Yo, what up, and welcome to a new SH Figuarts figure review. And welcome to SH Figuarts figure review number 23, the Jordan number, of course. Now, this time we got a good one because we are delving into a new arc. Now, this, very much like its original start, is an interesting one because I don't know a moment in time where there were as much speculation and theories about the main villain as it was with the Goku Black arc, which is obviously the next arc that we'll be delving into. By the way, don't mind how I look like I'm in hell. It's just extremely warm in here. Like where I live, the summers are just boiling hot. So, and my room is in the attic, so there's not a lot of air, and it's just hot. So yeah, that's why I look like this. So I look like I'm literally training in the gravity chamber, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, just, you know, quick FYI. Yeah, the Goku Black arc was truly something else because in the beginning we didn't even know that Goku Black was Goku Black. And you know, let me just quickly address the elephant in the room. That name to this day is weird to me. I don't understand what the philosophy behind it was. Why is he called Goku Black? And second of all, without sounding like a certain something that I'm fucking not, why is Goku Black's skin tone darker than Goku? You know what I mean? Like, the Goku whose body was stolen was from a Dragon Ball Super timeline, you know? And we all know Goku's skin tone in Dragon Ball Super. Now obviously, if you look at how he looked in, you know, the original Dragon Ball versus the Dragon Ball Z era versus Dragon Ball GT versus Dragon Ball Super, Goku's skin tone has always been a unique one, but overall I think we know his basic / average skin tone. So why is it that Goku Black's skin tone is literally a couple tints darker? Like, it looks a lot more similar to Goku from GT than Goku from Dragon Ball Super. So that's still something I don't understand. If you do know, please enlighten me in the comments. I'm not trying to engage with the audience like this. This is a genuine fucking question. I don't know. Same with that whole Golden Frieza and True Golden Frieza form. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a link to my Golden Frieza figure review down in the description below. To this day, like, I know a lot, and I do mean a lot, about Dragon Ball. You know, I'm writing my own stories, and I wouldn't be writing those if I didn't think I would be up to the par with my knowledge. You know what I mean? I know a lot, but there are still some gaps and still some things that I still don't know the answer to. So that's why I'm asking you this question. If you do know why Goku Black's skin tone was a lot more similar to GT Goku, or why it was darker in general, please let me know. There is this, of course, this fucked up theory that I have about it, but I'm not gonna name it, because one, it's not gonna sound good, and two, I think it's too far out of this world to be true, if you know what I'm saying. But regardless, despite the weird name, there were so many theories about who this Goku lookalike was. A lot of people were actually hoping for that it was actually a fucked up future version of Goten, and I was on board for that. Like, I was really on board to see a fucked up future variant of Goten, because up until that point in Dragon Ball Super, Goten has not looked any different from Dragon Ball Z. Keep in mind, this kid is still growing naturally. Though in his physical appearance, he doesn't look a day over 6. That's awful, and obviously in the new movie, he finally aged up. And same can be said for Trunks. But yeah, I truly believe that Akira Toriyama is just gonna go way past the end of Z in a new timeline, in a new canon. He already has 3, the manga, the anime, and the movie. So this man is a little too chaotic for me, hence why I started writing my own Dragon Ball stories, such as Dragon Ball Lost Memories, Link's Universes, and yes, those are coming to the channel, but I am the writer and the artist for it, so it will take time, but it will be fucking worth it. I can tell you that. That's definitely a reason to subscribe if you haven't already. Now, back to what I was saying. A lot of people were hoping for that it would actually be Goten, but it turned out that it wasn't, and that it actually was Goku. Now that was very interesting to a certain degree, but I do believe that the Goten route would have been more interesting because we would learn a lot more how this Goten developed and how he actually became dark. But whatever, it is what it is, you know. It like that arc started what, 4 years ago, maybe even longer. Like, time fucking flies, especially during this pandemic. Holy shit, like it just boom, gone. So yeah, anyway, without taking up too much more of your time, obviously the figure that I'm of course talking about that we are going to review for figure review number 23 is Goku Black in his base and in his, where's his Rosé head, and in his Rosé transformation. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really hyped to start, you know, looking at this figure. So without further ado, let's take a quick closer look at the box right now. And here's the box, and as you can see, that Rosé hair truly pops. Now on the side as well as on the back, some obligatory product shots showing what's inside, such as the Rosé Goku Black Kamehameha, and yeah, just a couple of poses you can put him in. And on the right side of the box is just empty, it just shows the product. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at Goku Black in his base form right now.
You would challenge me? What foolishness.
And here he is, and as you can see, Goku Black looks absolutely amazing. Now by this point, this isn't quote unquote older figure. Before its time, bro, this shit was revolutionary. Like, either this head, let me quickly zoom in for you. Now this hairpiece, I said head but I meant hairpiece, was either right before or right after the 2.0 Goku figure, you know, the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku figure, which was one of the biggest step ups for SH Figuarts to make. And again, if you haven't watched the video that I made on that figure, again, link in the description. It's definitely a must watch for what it meant for SH Figuarts' future. And it looked amazing, and this is just another example of how fucking good that hairstyle is, man. Like, this new quote unquote mold for it, where the 3D, it's so much more alive, you know. It actually kind of reminded me of the Xenoverse 2 models, you know, for Goku Black and for Goku, because of how much more quote unquote real it made Goku's hairstyle look. Because yo, the amount of times you see Goku's hair, you know, change horizontally in certain shots, even though that should not be possible before his hair doesn't just automatically swap. It's just crazy. And you know, I get it to a certain degree from an animation standpoint, but to have it as a figure, obviously you can't, you know, this hairpiece is not able to fucking horizontally flip like it's nothing. The only person who's able to do that is me in editing, you know what I'm saying? So to have a more proper, accurate representation of Goku, and in this case Goku Black, was fucking needed and awesome. And yeah, this figure was definitely used, especially the head, for a lot of customization options. Like, I remember when this figure dropped, and like every customizer that I knew started utilizing this hairpiece for their new Goku figures or different variants for Goku Black. And even when Ultra Instinct became a thing, it was this hairpiece that they went to, not the original one. It was a step up, man. This is a historical piece. And yeah, I don't know, I'm really happy to have him. And apart from that, of course, I love the earring. I love that he also already comes with a Potara earring. And the fact that they were green, you know, and how we have these different colored variants for the Potara earrings is very awesome, because it shows rank. And obviously I will incorporate that in my stuff as well in the future. And I already have behind the scenes. So yeah, quick little fun fact for you. And yeah, of course, you know, for the background, I had to go for the fucked up Capsule Corp building from one of the higher quality animation moments in Xenoverse 2 itself. And yeah, it looks fucking phenomenal, and that's why there's an actual slight delay between figure review number 22 and this one, number 23, is because I didn't have the proper backgrounds. And every time I make a figure review, I want to make it more immersive and make you actually feel like you are, you know, it's almost like I'm pausing one of the Dragon Ball Super episodes to check out, you know, that character in question. So that's the reason why there was a slight delay between figure review number 22 and number 23. Not that I feel like I owe you a fucking explanation, but I feel like sharing this, you know. It's just an interesting fact for you. And if you were looking more at my figure reviews on an analytical basis. That's the reason why. So yeah, but I had to include this because this was also the first moment where we actually saw Goku Black in his full outfit appear in front of future Trunks. And of course, you know, we'll obviously take a look at future Trunks himself in the future. So if you want to see that figure review, definitely go down and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But yeah, this outfit, man, let's fucking talk about it because it deserves to be talked about because it is fucking awesome. Let me quickly give you a 360 look as I talk a bit more about the details. Now, like I said, this outfit looks fucking awesome. It's really similar to Goku's new outfit in Dragon Ball Super around the resurrection of F Saga and the Universe 6 Saga, where he didn't have his blue shirt underneath and it was just an orange gi up top with the Wii symbol. Now obviously this Goku Black figure doesn't have that. It's just gray with a couple of hints of black here and there, and it looks phenomenal. I really love it. And again, the hair all the way around, it looks so accurate to the anime and of course to the manga as well. Now I think it was either during the Universe 6 arc in the manga or during the Goku Black arc where we really start to learn that the manga and the anime were gonna go two different routes. Now that was a bit weird, but yo, the Goku Black arc was one of the most controversial moments in Dragon Ball Super because it was, at some point, it got so complicated for some of the fans in regards to how many Zamasus are there, you know, at this point. You know, you have future Zamasus, you have the Zamasu that obviously took Goku's body, then you have the one who works alongside this Goku Black, then you have past variant, then you have a present variant. Like, it got so complicated to the point where the writers, even Akira Toriyama himself, had to come out with a statement and basically say like, yo, they literally made a sheet to show you where every single Zamasu was from, and the same could be said for future Trunks. They literally had to make a post to explain, you know, where all the characters came from. That's how complicated it got. So yeah, this was definitely one of those crazy moments in the first Dragon Ball Super run, or the first run of Dragon Ball Super. And the reason why I say that is because ever since it stopped, there have been rumors about its inevitable return, and with all the movies that have come out since, well, 2, and all of the things that have happened in the manga, in, you know, a Dragon Ball Super 2 or a continuation of Dragon Ball Super is pretty much inevitable at this point. So that's why I said the first run for Dragon Ball Super. But again, one of the things that I personally actually love is the boots. They're really, really long. Like, it's crazy. It's almost up to his knees, and something about that feels both elegant and pretty badass, like kind of like menacing. Like this, he really came across as very egotistical, which Zamasu fucking was. This dude has a stick so far up his own ass, you can see it come out of his fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really liked himself, like to an insane level. So yeah, and I think this outfit definitely represents that. Like, he wanted to show that he did take a Saiyan's body, which had a lot of battle experience, and, you know, Vegeta putting Goku Black in his place after all those episodes and moments of getting his ass whooped by Goku Black, not only in his base but also in the other form that we'll take a closer look at in a minute. And in the manga, also his Super Saiyan slash what I interpretate as his Super Saiyan 2 form. After getting his ass beat left, right and fucking center, to finally see Vegeta whoop Goku Black's ass and put him in his place and basically say, how fucking dare you take a Saiyan's body for yourself and claim that it's truly yours. It's not fucking yours, you piece of shit. I loved that scene. I think the entire community loved that moment, and it was definitely one of those highlights for Vegeta as a character. But yeah, I think that his outfit very much shows his egotistical side, that yes, he might have stolen a Saiyan's body, but he's still a god, you know? He still views himself as better than you and basically everyone else. So yeah, anyway, I think I chatted long enough about how his outfit looks. So now let's go and take a closer look at his articulation right now. Of course, starting off with the head, it can go all the way around. And again, I just love this new hairstyle for Goku, you know, which is at this point just considered the new norm. And obviously they're gonna keep on using this mold for many years to come. You know, they have also reused it, I think, in the newest Goku figure from this Dragon Ball Superhero movie. And yes, I pre-ordered that I think 6 months ago, or when it was up for pre-order I did get it, so we'll definitely take a look at that figure in the future. And if you're looking forward to that and you haven't already, definitely go down and hit that subscribe button. But yeah, as per usual, the head can go all the way around. And again, one small detail about this is that you can still see those muscular lines on his chest, you know, and that you know goes to show how tight his shirt underneath is. Like, it is airtight. So I love it that it shows in the muscle itself, and not to like a crazy level to the point where it doesn't seem, you know, natural. So yeah, but I do love it that the attention to detail is definitely there, and this figure definitely got a lot of love when it was produced for the first time. Now, in regards to the arms, obviously Goku Black also has this sleeve articulation where you can move it outwards about that far and back inwards about that far, and you can lift this arm upwards about that far, and as you can see on the other side, straight downwards about that far. And apart from that, it's just your typical SH Figuarts articulation, meaning you can move his arm all the way around. And of course, being an SH Figuarts figure, he has a well over 90-degree bend at the elbows, and of course you can move his wrists all the way around. It's always tough kind of to figure out how to film the hand part, seeing as, you know, my enormous fucking hands are always in the way. But one beautiful attention to detail, and it is included with the other accessories as well, is that you actually do get his time ring on his index finger, and it is included with all the other right hand accessories. So yeah, that's a beautiful attention to detail that this motherfucker was wearing this ring during the entire Goku Black arc, obviously. So yeah, just a very nice little detail. But now talking about his chest, well, one final thing is obviously you can move his arms outwards about that far. But again, talking about his upper body, you can actually lift this up from the belt just a little bit to give you that extra range, but it can move all the way around, as you can see right here. And yeah, apart from that, he has an ab crunch where he can bend forwards about that far and backwards about that far. So basically your typical SH Figuarts articulation. And coming down to his legs, of course, Goku Black has a beautiful spread, and it's actually better than the Resurrection of F Goku's body, or more like, you know, gi, because this is a lot more flexible on this figure than it was on the Goku figure, you know, the Super Saiyan Blue variant. So yeah, this, I don't know what they changed, but this plastic is a lot more flexible and a lot better than the Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure from the Resurrection of F saga. So yeah, but apart from that, obviously his legs can move forward about that far. And again, like I said, this plastic and this mold is 10 times better than the Resurrection of F Goku figure. So yeah, it's really a shame that they didn't make a 2.0 variant of that and just call it the Universe 6 arc Goku figure, you know, with a maybe alternate head for like Kaioken. But yeah, this mold is 10 times better than the Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure. It's still fantastic, and I highly recommend that figure review, and I'll have it down in the description below for you if you haven't watched it already. But again, look at the posability of this figure, man. It's nuts. I mean, obviously, even if you just look at the mold right now, you can already tell that this figure has a well over 90-degree bend at the knees. So yeah, there were definitely a lot of fanboys and fangirls in the SH Figuarts department when they made this figure, because this one is above and beyond the rest. I am not kidding. Now coming down to his ankles, obviously, as you already saw, you can bend his foot downwards about that far and upwards about that far, and of course you can break his toes, as you can see right here. And of course, apart from that, you can move his ankles all the way around. So overall, fantastic articulation. Now, like I stated earlier, it is very obvious that a lot of people over at Bandai, you know, SH Figuarts, that those people were looking forward to making this Goku Black figure because they went above and beyond to fucking nail this figure. I absolutely fucking love it. The amount of possibility options that this Goku Black figure gives you is just fucking insane, and I already highly recommend this figure to you. Isn't that fucking nuts? We just talked about the articulation. I'm already recommending it. Motherfucker, this is a very, very good figure. Now let's talk about his accessories, and obviously, as you can see, he comes with a very stern, very menacing face and 2 fists, and apart from that, for his base form, then he also comes with this pointing finger pointing at you and with his gritted teeth demanding that you hit the like button right now. Now, but all jokes aside, this is the extra face that's included with this figure. Now, that's also pretty much it for his base form, because obviously he comes with his Rosé form. So without further ado, let's go and have a closer look at Goku Black in his Super Saiyan Rosé form right now.
I'll show you the power of Super Saiyan Rosé Goku Black.
And here he is in his Super Saiyan Rosé form now. Oh my god, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I've had this figure for quite some time now, but he's always stayed in the box. So now having him out of the box and just looking at his awesome Super Saiyan Rosé head, it looks amazing. Now, real quick, I just have to say this, that he does come with 2 wide open hands, obviously to charge his Goku Black Rosé Kamehameha, or, you know, his variant of it. Now, you can make that because it is included with the figure. I'm not gonna put it together because for me it's just a prop and a waste of space, if I'm honest. I don't think a lot of people actually use those included accessories, and yeah, I was one of those people that wasn't really a fan of it from Jump Street. You know, it's nice, but I'd rather have more accessories, like proper accessories, extra hands, extra faces, definitely extra faces over having, you know, an included key attack or you know, some dumb shit like that. You know, not saying I hate it, but I'd rather not have that anymore from here on out and have more extra faces than having extra key attacks. And you know, if I want to have a key attack, I'll Photoshop one in there. You know what I mean? But anyway, he does come with 2 wide open gripping hands, but obviously this looks a bit weird, almost like his pants are about to drop. So let me quickly change his left hand right now. There you go. I definitely think this looks a lot better, and also this looks really fucking sassy and kind of egotistical, which does fit the character. But let's talk about the new hair. Now, to say that this hair color pops is a fucking understatement. Now, one thing I did notice is that my copy of this figure has this weird, almost bleached looking piece right here on that hair strand right there. It looks a bit weird, a bit off, almost like the person just was like, yeah, you know, just painting this, and then when it came to this hair strand, it was like, okay, you know what, I'm done. Like, what? Dude, finish your work. Or shoddy, finish your work. Come on now. But yeah, it looks a bit weird. Not gonna lie, but I guess, you know, it just makes it a bit more unique, I guess, compared to your typical look where, you know, it doesn't have that. It looks, again, it looks a bit weird, but it is what it is. But again, this hairstyle looks absolutely fantastic and highly accurate to, of course, how he looked in the anime and in the manga. I know in the manga his hairstyle was a bit different here and there, you know, obviously also in his Super Saiyan, or again, in my opinion, what I believe to be his Super Saiyan 2 hair. And yes, that custom made by Timmy Customs. We will definitely take a look at that custom Goku Black figure that I unboxed in the unboxing series all those years ago. And if you're looking forward to that, again, go down and hit that subscribe button right now. But again, apart from one thing, this is 100% accurate, and that is that in the, I think both in the manga and in the anime, Goku Black has an extra strand of hair right there. Actually, it's very short, and maybe it's because it's so short and thin they didn't want to do it, but then again they were able to mold that earring, so I don't know. I think they could have done it, but they decided not to. I don't know. I don't really mind that much, but it is, you know, the one thing that keeps it from being 100% accurate to the anime and to the manga, and I'm a perfectionist, so yeah, for people who don't like, you know, motherfuckers to be able to point out the mistakes, well, not the mistakes, but like the places where it can still grow. If you don't like the sort of thing, hey, this is not the place for you to be. Anyway, but this hairpiece became the status quo from here on out for every Goku figure. Ain't that something? Like, Goku started copying his hairstyle from that point on, because this is actually the hairstyle that the Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure has from the Broly movie, and yes, we will also take a look at that, and I don't think I have to tell you what you need to do if you look forward to that figure review that'll be coming in the future. The next couple of Goku figures that had either, you know, Super Saiyan hair or Super Saiyan Blue hair, they use this hairstyle, this mold. So this is definitely one of those very important figures that changed the game from there on out. I'm not fucking kidding. But just to give you a quick overall look of the hairpiece, like I said, here he is from the front, here he is from his right side. I really love this about the SH Figuarts figures and just good Dragon Ball figures overall, is that it really truly captures the look and feel of the art style, because this looks very accurate to the anime and to the manga, of course. Now here he is from the back, and as you can see, just like I said in my Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure from the Resurrection of F arc, it really looks like ice cream from the back. I can't help saying it, but this kind of looks like some strawberry ice cream. Come on now. Come on now. But yeah, again, I love the attention to details, and that extra line that you see right here, it's actually all over the figure, and it just adds more to that look and feel of the show itself. But again, looks fantastic, and here he is from his left side, where you can clearly see that, you know, bleached hair strand right here. It looks weird. It really looks weird. I don't mind, but it's like, it makes this figure even more quote-unquote unique, so to speak. So yeah, again, love the hair mold, but this from here on out was the new hairstyle and mold that all the other future Goku figures were gonna have. And yeah, you know, I don't mind. It looks fantastic. Now, again, like I said, I know I can sound like a fucking bitch when I say it, but that one extra hair strand, you know, that small one that we see in the manga and in the anime, I would love to have seen this on this figure, but again, without it, it still looks absolutely fucking fantastic. Now, in regards to an extra face for this hairpiece, he also comes with a screaming face, seeing as he is. Even though it is a stolen Saiyan body, he is a Saiyan warrior now, so if he's gonna do one thing, and if Saiyans are known for doing one thing, it's screaming a lot. So yeah, he comes with a screaming face, and of course he also comes with a hand that is perfect to add on his Keyblade. Now that is a very interesting accessory, and I remember in the anime when I saw that for the first time, I was like, what kind of emo shit is Goku Black doing right now? This dude, it almost seemed like he was cutting into his own hand, and then he ripped out a whole blade. It's like, yo, what the fuck is that? So yeah, he was a fucking psycho, man. Goku Black was on another level of being a deranged fuck. Like, he was he was crazy. Now, I will say that Sean Shammel's unique, so to speak, voice for Goku Black in his Super Saiyan Rosé form was truly something else. Wouldn't necessarily say I was a fan of it. If anything, it was fucking hilarious, because his variant of Goku Black's voice, it was a lot lower. It seemed a bit more like Super Saiyan 4, like his voice got really deep. And then in Super Saiyan Rosé, he almost came across like a British motherfucker. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, yo, what the fuck? I know you're trying to be elegant and all, but why did you choose to have such a dark and menacing voice and pace if you're gonna sound so elegant in Super Saiyan Rosé? I mean, what the fuck? So yeah, that was definitely a bit weird, and one of those cases where just the original Japanese dub definitely took the dub when it comes to having a better voice. And of course, much love to the voice actress who is the voice of Goku Black, Goten, Gohan, Goku, you know, most of them. Much love to her as always. And yeah, her variant for Goku Black's voice in Super Saiyan Rosé was definitely superior to the English dub, in my opinion. If you think that Sean Shamel nailed it with his Super Saiyan Rose vocal choice, then hey, all the more power to you. You know, I'm not here to piss off anyone, I'm just sharing my opinion. Regardless, I really love the fact that he does come with this Keyblade and with, of course, this screaming face, since he is gonna be fighting Goku and Vegeta non-stop from here on out. And of course, being a Goku, or more like being a fake Goku, of course, he also comes with an instant transmission hand. And of course, like I said, the ring is on the finger. So again, the attention to the detail is there. He looks absolutely amazing. And now this big old copycat can even use instant transmission. So yeah, but in my opinion, it looks fantastic, even though he doesn't deserve anything that comes with this body. That may sound a bit weird, but you know what I mean. At least you do have the option to pose him doing the instant transmission. And last but certainly not least, he comes with two at the ready hands, as Spawn Cheesy would say. And yeah, I really like it. Again, this Rosé hair mold fucking pops. It looks amazing. So without further ado, take a closer look at the size comparison. And here he is next to the Resurrection of F Super Saiyan Blue, or as you could now call it, 1.0 variant of Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And as you can see, they look absolutely fantastic. In my opinion, they kind of look like twins. That's pretty fucking obvious, seeing as, you know, Goku Black stole Goku's body, and, you know, they just looks a little bit different, mostly in the hair, of course. So yeah, they kind of look like twins, which is kind of like a funny, you know, potential what if. You know, what if Goku Black actually turned good? And if you want to see my Qniverse variant of that, definitely let me know down in the comments below, and of course by hitting that like button. But anyway, as you can see, I think it's pretty logical why from here on out they went with this hair mold over this one. Now this one was very good for its time. You know, we only ever had a quote-unquote regular Super Saiyan 1 head for Goku to go with. Now obviously that would have also been a good choice, but I'm glad that they made an exclusive variant for his Super Saiyan hairstyle from that movie. And yeah, you know, it looks good. It still looks absolutely fantastic. Now these days it's kind of reminding me a bit more of Blue Evolution rather than, you know, normal Super Saiyan Blue. But still, it looks absolutely fantastic. But you can clearly tell and understand why from here on out they went with this hair mold. And that's why I also had Goku Black, you know, have his index finger up, kind of showing you who's the number one out of these two. And again, they look absolutely fantastic. Now I really wish that, you know, SH Figuarts would have made a 2.0 variant of this figure by utilizing, you know, these parts for like a proper 2.0 variant. But I get it that they won't. But still, the custom figure community is on another level with that one, because I think it's either Demoniacal Fit that made it or another company that actually made a 2.0 variant of the Resurrection of F Goku. And yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm not gonna get it. I'd rather get an official 2.0 variant, much like how we eventually got a proper 2.0 Super Saiyan 1 figure after, you know, almost, what, half a decade? So yeah, but still, coming back to these two, you know, these are also about the same height as the Saiyan race on Earth Goku, so this is definitely in scale. Again, it looks absolutely fantastic. I love the colors that they went with for Super Saiyan Rosé. Now obviously this does look more like how his hair looks without the aura, rather than having his power quote unquote activated with the aura around him. But again, I absolutely love it. I highly recommend this figure. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So if you like this video, definitely go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up. And if you want to have early access to all my content, I'll put a link to my Patreon page down in the description below. So if you want to have early access to my content, or you just want to support me on a more personal level, which I would highly appreciate, yeah, definitely go and check out my Patreon page. Again, link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I did entertain you. Hopefully you liked it. Again, you already know what to do. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, from the two Gokus, from Super Saiyan Rosé, Goku Black, and from myself, I hope you had an awesome day. I wish you an awesome day. And I'll see you guys and girls in the next video. Peace!